Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Living Free Ashley. So this is going to be my last episode of the year of 2017, and that is because I'm going to Belize in December with my husband. So we're taking a much needed trip, just the two of us getting away, and I'm disconnecting, hopefully, from all social media and just kind of, I'll be in the sun and enjoying life, and I'll try to post some things here and there, but that is why this is my last post for the year. And then when we come back, we'll kind of be in the craziness of Christmas and New Year's and everything. So yeah, this is it. Can't believe that I've already been making videos and episodes for over a year now, and I'm almost at episode 60, which is amazing. So thank you to everyone who's watched my videos so far and who has shared them and supported me. I really appreciate it. There's a lot of exciting things coming up in the new year. I have a lot of collaborations and guests that are going to come on and do some videos with me. So stay tuned to find out more about those. And we're actually not going to be making anything today. I'm just going to go back through my 55 videos or so that I've made and just kind of pick out a few ones that I think would be really good to make for the holidays, for gifts, for parties coming up. And then I'll put all of the links in the description under the YouTube video so that you can just click on the link and go straight to that video. So the first video I'm going to talk about is actually the very first video that I made, which is episode 1, and they're my dirtles, which are date turtles. So turtles are a huge kind of Christmas staple, and what I did is I turned them into gluten-free vegan dirtles made with dates, and there's only 3 ingredients. It's dates, pecans, and vegan chocolate, and once you throw it all together, so good. And they're great to have out for a holiday party, or if you want to put them in mason jars and give them as gifts. So that's episode 1. I apologize for the super poor quality. I've gotten better cameras and better lights and everything since that first episode. I look back on my earlier episodes and I kind of shake my head, and I am thankful for how far I've come with my hosting abilities and my technical abilities since then. So watch it as like a throwback to how bad my videos were once upon a time. So my next one is episode 5, which were my Aquafaba meringues. So you would make these if you want to blow people's minds at parties, because people will think that they're just regular meringues, and then you tell them that they're vegan, and they look at you and go, "What? Meringues are made from egg whites?" And you go, "Not anymore." And then you explain to them what Aquafaba is, which is the brine, the water from cooked chickpeas, which is amazing, and it starts a whole conversation. So check that out, episode 5, Aquafaba meringues. And then sticking to the Aquafaba ingredient, another one you can look at is my episode 12, which is the cinnamon sugar candied nuts. So that's using Aquafaba as well. It's a little easier to make than the meringues because you don't have to make sure that they like fluff up and stay in a cookie form. You just kind of mix it all together, and then you cook the nuts, and then it hardens and you break them up. So that's another fun one to make, and a really good one to put into mason jars for gifts as well, or to kind of have them around, kind of scattered around in bowls if you're having a holiday party. So then if you're gonna make Aquafaba meringues and you're gonna make Aquafaba candied nuts, then you're gonna have all of these chickpeas left over because you've just cracked open some cans and saved the brine. So with that, you're gonna wanna make, it was my episode 13, which is chickpea brownies. So those are not made with chickpea flour, they're made from actual canned or cooked chickpeas. And it's almost like, this is gonna sound weird, but it's almost like a chocolate hummus. So once you bake them, they turn into these soft, moist, gooey brownies, which are super full of protein because they're chickpea based. So yeah, that's a really good one too to have as like a holiday treat, or just to make for yourself and to eat yourself. So that was episode 13. Another good one is episode 19. So that was my spicy cinnamon almond bark. that I did with Emma from Zimp Chocolates. And that's a really fun one to make, again, for either gifts to give away or just to have kind of in bowls around if you're having a holiday party. And it's like, because of the spice and the cinnamon that's in it, it kind of gives it a little kick, and it's a fun little treat. So that was episode 19. Oh, and then last but not least for the sweets, you gotta throw some alcohol in there. So that is episode 23, which is my vegan Bailey's Irish whiskey. So you can make your own vegan Bailey's and have it at a party, have it in the morning, in your coffee, when you're on holidays. And that's a fun one to give as gifts as well. You put it in a mason jar, and then all they have to do is kind of shake it up, and then they have their own vegan Baileys ready for them. So that about wraps it up for the sweet side of things when it comes to my recipes. So in terms of savory snacks and meals for the holidays, I would recommend episode 29, which is my Wicked Caesar salad. So good. I make it and eat it often. And I'm actually making it for an early Christmas party that we have coming up with some friends before we head off to Belize. And I'm actually gonna do a mixture of romaine lettuce and kale. So it's more of a kale Caesar salad, but you make your own croutons and you make your own dressing, and you throw in some hemp hearts and nutritional yeast, and there's lots of protein in there. And it's just a really good, easy go-to portion of a meal for a holiday party or just for regular meals as well. So that was episode 29. For snacks, if you really want to wow some people, I'm going to jump ahead all the way to episode 53, which was just up a couple weeks ago. And that was my creamy vegan queso dip with tortilla chips. That one is, I think it was like 5 or 6 ingredients. You throw it all into a blender or Vitamix, and then you can serve it cold or warm. And it's one of those things that it's so unassuming, but people try it and like, wow, this is good. And wow, this is vegan. And it's a crowd pleaser for sure. Okay, so I think that's all I have for you today. Like I said, I'll leave all of the links in the description part so that you can just click on the link and go right to the video. And stay tuned for, exciting things that's happening in 2018. And I do encourage you to try to incorporate more vegan dishes into your holiday parties and just make it more of a kind holiday dinner. Thank you again for watching another episode with me, Living Free Ashley. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and cheers to living free.